This video covers how to add and subtract vectors visually. The difference between a vector and a scalar is that a vector has a magnitude and direction, whereas a scalar just has a direction. These are examples of vectors. They have a size, which can be interpreted as the length of the arrow, and a direction, which is where the arrow is pointing. And when we add vectors, we simply place one vector's tail or head to another vector's tail. So the vector A plus B will look something like this, and the resultant vector is going to be from the first vector's tail to the second vector's head. Alright, if you want to subtract vectors, you simply just make one vector negative. And when you make a vector negative, you simply just have it point in the opposite direction. So A minus B would look something like this. So take note that B is the same length, but now just pointing in the exact opposite direction. And a resultant vector C would simply then, once again, connect the tail of the first vector to the head of the second vector. If you ever want to multiply a vector by a constant, you just simply change the magnitude of the vector. So we have our original b vector, and 2b would be twice as long. Negative b points in the opposite direction, and negative 2b would be twice as long and also points in the negative direction.